Brock Lesnar is planning to retire next year at SummerSlam. He basically was asked, why did Brock Lesnar, come out of nowhere and whoop his ass during this retirement tour, right? Like, that's the match where John Cena came out at this year's, was it at SummerSlam? I think it was WrestlePalooza, right? So John Cena comes out with a bunch of kids, right? And, we're thinking that John Cena and Brock Lesnar is going to be at least a competitive match. It was a squash match, okay? Brock Lesnar beat John Cena in less than 10 minutes. He completely dominated the match. He F5'd John Cena like 5 times in a row, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was pissed off about this because it just didn't make any sense. Brock Lesnar had been away from the company for about close to 3 years because of the allegations tied to Vince McMahon. And for him to come back out of nowhere and just attack John Cena and become his opponent at WrestlePalooza, it just didn't really make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So he exposed the fact that they want Brock Lesnar to look dominant because Brock Lesnar is on his way to retire next year at SummerSlam. And we all know that if anybody's going to be the person to retire Brock Lesnar, Triple H is going to pick Gunther to retire Brock Lesnar because Triple H, he wants Gunther to be the biggest heel in the company, right? He looks at Gunther as the future of the WWE. The problem with that is the fans don't look at Gunther like that. But Triple H is doing everything in his power to convince the fans that this guy Gunther is the king of the ring. He's the biggest villain in the company, right? He's the best in-ring wrestler in the company. And his way of trying to convince the fans that that's what the case is by having him retire legendary wrestlers. He retired Gunther and John Cena in the same year, and he made John Cena, whose moniker is Never Give Up, he made him give up and tap out, right? Now, I know who should retire Brock Lesnar, okay? If anybody should retire Brock Lesnar, it should be Oba Femi, okay? Oba Femi made his debut on the main roster at Saturday Night Main Event where he faced off with Cody Rhodes, and he looked very dominant in that match with Cody Rhodes. Not just that, from the moment this guy came out to his theme music and he was doing this little 1-2 step dance, the fans went crazy, man. They were doing the Oba Femi chants. I've been seeing a lot of people post his ring entrance walk on TikTok. People want to see Oba Femi on the main roster immediately. And not just that, people want to see Oba Femi dominate the main roster because this dude he has all of the tools to, be a superstar in the WWE. He's a big dude. He's tall, right? Pretty massive, pretty muscular, you know what I'm saying? And he's good in the ring and he's good on the mic, you know what I'm saying? And he has a good theme song, you feel me?